Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Marty. What's up, Marty?
Hello, Joe. How are you?
All right, so guys, this is quite unexpected. Us doing the Real Whovians exactly now. I am not well today. I'm very ill, but of course I was talking to Marty, and all this stuff happens at the wrong friggin' times. And I guess the showrunner of Doctor Who, Russ T. Davies, I love him to death, but he has no concept of time or certain things that are happening in the Whovian community. So we're going to just say that this is, at the moment, uh, speculation and rumors, right, Marty?
Very much rumor and speculation. So this is, yeah, take this
Well,
with a.
before we say this, what we're about to tell you may be spoilers. But we're going to call it rumors and speculation, and whatever is said does not reflect the opinions of the Real Whovians cast or its members. We're just reporting this rumor and speculation that may or may not be true. And again, I don't want to deal with any nonsense, so we're going to say exactly where it's coming from. Um, because Marty had presented this to me. So go ahead, Marty.
Yeah. So basically, word is going around tonight. It originated on Reddit, this rumor.
Okay, rumor.
Yes. And it comes from the same person who has leaked basically everything that's happened in season two so far. They put out a set of leaks in March, and that's basically would cover what was going to happen in season two. So,
So let me ask you a question before we continue. This person has been right with everything so far, or no?
yes, that's right. This person has been right. This person said the fans were going to appear in Lux, said that The Whale was the Midnight prequel or sequel, said that Joe Martin was going to be in last week's episode, and of course has said that next week that the Rani will appear at the end of next week's episode.
I just want to clarify, though, despite what this person had leaked, we had covered way before this about Joe Martin appearing in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Way before
Yeah.
this or anybody else talked about it, we had discussed that Joe Martin was coming back a long time before this was leaked. So, was there anything else we covered before this person had said it?
No, we definitely covered Joe Martin because I think I mentioned Joe Martin to you back in, I think it was August and
And
September
we did
last year.
say something about David Tennant, right? But we don't know if that's definite, right?
Yeah, we don't know if that's 100%.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So basically, this person who came out with these leaks has now posted within the past few hours that we have a 16th Doctor, and the rumor is that it's supposed to be female but familiar, is what has been said. Yes.
Now I got to tell you, when we had before this was announced, if you watch previous Real Whovians casts, we had revealed from my sources and your sources that we had a discussion about Russell had wanted the next Doctor to be female. And you had got that. I got that already. And I also got that people were trying to convince him out of it, but he was not having it. And that he was going to do what he wanted to do. And it was to him, it's all about this game that him and Moffat and Chibnall play about, all right, well, I want to do a female Doctor now, and I could do better than you did. And it's like 3 kids in school still with the charts, and my Doctor is the longest and the oldest and this. So that they're like little kids playing games, but running Doctor Who. And we did say that Russell was like 99% going to make a female Doctor before this nonsense. And I had repeated it in my show and on Twitter and also on different people's podcasts in the comment section what I knew. But again, this is speculation and this is rumor. But go ahead, continue.
So they said that it's a female and it's supposedly someone who is familiar. And there are two names. What they added to that rumor was that the person actually tonight, they let it slip that the person was at the BAFTAs tonight. The BAFTAs are taking place tonight in London.
We only got to reveal 2 names. Didn't we have more than 2 names?
There is a list of 5 names.
Could you say the whole entire list or no?
Yeah. Just give me 2 seconds. And I'll
Do
get
the 2 main ones first.
Yeah. So the 2 name ones, the first person that has been mentioned is Suranne Jones, who plays
the Doctor's wife. She was
the Doctor's wife.
She was the TARDIS.
Yeah. And the second one is Anna Maxwell Martin, who played Suki in the Long Game. She was she was one of the girls who was at the control station. Now, that was like a minor role she had, but Anna Maxwell Martin, she's gone on to have, she's done Motherland on the BBC. She's done Line of Duty. She's done lots of.
Were both these actresses at BAFTA tonight?
Yes, they were.
They were.
Yeah, they were there.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are 5 names, but Suranne and Anna are the 2 names that keep getting brought up the most.
And Connor thinks it's Anna, and I think it's Suranne. But okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the other names are names that we know. So the next name that's on the list is Joanna Page, who played Queen Elizabeth in Day of the Doctor.
No, she ain't doing it.
So she's probably best known for playing Stacey and Gavin and Stacey, which is like a big sitcom.
Here we go. All right, maybe. All right, that's okay.
Rose Ayling Ellis, who played Alice in The Well.
No, I mean I like her, but I don't think so.
Yeah, she was mentioned for the role, and finally, the most bizarre one, and actually, there's 2 more. Sorry, I'm wrong. The next one is Nicola Coughlan, who played Joy.
That ain't gonna happen. Okay.
Yeah, I'd see that. And finally, and probably the most batshit crazy one of all, and I cannot see this happening, Billie Piper.
No. Look, no way. There's no way. No way. Okay. Of the 2, Connor thinks it's
Ella.
What's her name?
Anna Maxwell.
And I think it's what's the other one?
Suranne Jones.
Suranne Jones. I'm sorry, I am ill, so I'm not really 100% tonight, guys. I do apologize, but I think it would be, if anybody, would be Suranne Jones, who played the TARDIS, or the voice of the TARDIS, or the actress that was in TARDIS form in a human. Only because, like, I feel that she is really good with words and could be a doctor, because she sounded like a doctor in that episode. So she could really do the scientific stuff, like rolling off the tongue like it would be nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not, now again, even if this announcement is gonna happen, does this necessarily mean that it's instant, or is it like a 3rd season at the end?
No. This person has, what the original leak said, there was going to be a regeneration in the finale. So
fucking shit.
Yeah. Yes. So
come on.
That's Connor's in the lobby if you want to let him in.
Oh, I'm sorry, Connor.
Connor will probably expand a bit more on this.
All right, Connor, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hello. Hi. I mean, I'm literally just catching up with kind of all of the rumors. So it's supposed to leak into the press tonight.
Yes. I've literally got the TV on because Sky News are doing their press for preview in 50 minutes. So if it's gonna hit the papers tomorrow morning, we should know in the next 50 minutes.
I am putting money on it being Billie Piper.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but he brought Tennant back.
Son of a bitch!
He doesn't care about continuity.
I know he doesn't give a fuck. This pisses me off.
He just wants he wants the views now.
Don't do this.
Sadly, Billie is the attractive kind of.
Connor, no! This is fucked up.
Do you know what? If it was an ideal world, I wouldn't have any returning actors be the Doctor again. I disagreed with
This
the
is
Tennant
fucked
move.
up. Jesus Christ.
However, I can see why he would choose it.
This is ridiculous.
I don't know.
It's so fucking ridiculous because he's gonna take the form of the woman he fucking loved. Fuck.
I think if he asks purely from a PR point of view, I think that if he asks Billie Piper back and she says yes,
No.
to me it's like it almost comes across as no one else will do it, so she did it.
Also, he doesn't have to explain it because Peter Capaldi, for example, had the whole thing about why did that face get chosen.
Yeah.
And I think actually what might have tipped him a little bit is if this was a recent decision, was the Tennant thing, the success of the Tennant move, but also I think the hype around her returning for Big Finish with Chris might have persuaded him to just think, well, if we can bring anyone back, who shall we bring back? Well, we can't bring back Catherine Tate because we've already done that.
This is fucking ridiculous,
Let's
bro.
bring back
I'm
Billie
sorry.
Piper, who's probably the second most popular.
I don't fucking agree with this at all. I don't fucking agree with this at all.
Of the modern era, I don't agree with it either. But like from a marketing point of view, sadly, people are gonna tune in to see that Billie Piper, former companion of the Doctor, Rose Tyler, is.
Where's K9? I want to throw him across the fucking screen again.
I would rather have. I would. If we're going up based off of pure talent and who I think the better actresses, I would absolutely 100% go with Anna Maxwell Martin over them all.
See, Anna would play it as like a. See, the thing is, I look at Anna and I think to myself, Anna could play it. I mean this in a good way now. Anna could play it as like a female Eccleston.
Yeah.
And I feel that Suranne could play it as like a female Tennant.
Yeah.
That's
this is fucking. So you're saying this is going to happen in how many minutes?
This is going to happen at 10:30 our time, so it's 9:42 at the minute. So if it's in the paper, it's going to be at the paper. The front pages are going to be out at 10:30 tonight. So 48 minutes.
I do not want Nicola Coughlan. I think that she's not the right fit.
Well, she's not, Nicola Coughlan's not. She's not the right Derry girl. There's
it would be Saoirse Monica Jackson if I was to pick anyone.
Yeah. I don't fucking believe this. I don't. I'm gonna tell one thing. I just wanted to say one thing. Okay. I'm not against a female doctor, but I'm against a female doctor now because it's way too soon, and I don't think that this is gonna work. I think that this is gonna fucking not work. Like I want the show to last a long time, but I think it's way too fresh from when Jodie Whittaker was a doctor, and I did like Jodie, but I did not like the script.
But I think that RTD wants to write for a female doctor.
I know he does.
But I think it's all going to come down to the characterization of her. They can't make her the way Jodie was. They can't make her this goofy, high fab, They have to basically...
Yeah.
I think they have to make the female doctor with the personality of like Capaldi. That's the way they need to do Capaldi or Eccleston. They need to play it like that.
I think that the writing was crap, but I also think that Jodie was the wrong choice. They really had an opportunity to make a huge statement with getting a female doctor, and I think they picked the wrong actress.
Well, it was between her and Vicky McClure, so it was.
Oh no! This is like my worst fucking nightmare to me.
If Olivia Colman said yes when Chibnall brought her into his office and asked, I would have agreed with that.
Do you want to know something?
A better choice.
Do you want to know something? Do you want a slight glimmer of hope? Olivia Colman was at the BAFTAs tonight, apparently.
Yeah. Well,
she was at the BAFTAs.
You know what? I just don't think that that's the right. Why does it have to be that they're all a bunch of kids, Moffat and Russell, and I love them to death. Don't get me wrong, right? But Russell was just like wanting to do a female doctor because Chibnall's doctor wasn't successful. It's just ridiculous. It's just an ego thing. It isn't like not everybody's on board with that.
I think that RTD is just at the stage now where he wants to do whatever gets the biggest reaction.
Why?
Because he's
Fuck.
been I'm not going to say contaminated, because I think he's better than that.
Son of a bitch.
He's been, for want of a better word, contaminated by the social media era.
Oh,
where,
please.
He probably saw the reaction to Jodie's era and thought,
he did.
Like, I love pissing people off.
He does. I mean, but look, in the past couple of weeks, he's pissed off just about every gamer there is, and I'm a gamer, making like gamers are evil and fucking they're gonna fucking kill everybody, to make bad-mouthing fucking podcasters even that they could destroy the world, to like fucking just people on social media talking and tweeting they could end unit. Like I just my god.
Sadly, that's very reflective of the modern world. You can have podcasters that manipulate audiences to do bad things. Like you can have these right wing, well, I'm actually both ultra left and ultra right wing podcasters that it's not bad mouthing podcasters and gamers. It's just it's making a point about modern society. Everyone is tuned into this social media world. So if he was to put out that, unit lies like Conrad did, then people jump on that. It's
let me
just
ask you a question. I need to know something here, because he obviously will do whatever he wants because no one's going to fire him, right?
Yeah.
BBC are not going to fire him, as we said. Bad Wolf is not going to fire him, as we said. And I'm usually on board with the stuff he does. Usually. And I do vocalize my opinion on his Instagram, and I tell him what I like and what I don't, and he likes like 99% of my stuff too. But I'm not saying that I'm an expert, but I don't think this is good at all for Doctor Who right now.
Do you know what? Like my love for Doctor Who was dying. And then I watched this weekend's episode, and I remembered why I love the show, and it needs to be more like that. So in that way, I hope that Inuit Ellis becomes the next showrunner, because he gets Doctor Who.
But he's not leaving as showrunner though.
RTD, no. RTD will be showrunner for 5 or 6 seasons.
Correct.
The thing, I think what we're in for now, this is just my honest opinion, and you can disagree, you can debate whatever you like. I'm only going by what I think is going to happen now, right? If we've got a 16th Doctor, we've got season 3, right? Now, is that with Disney? We don't know yet. But I think you're looking at next, if they can get whoever it is start filming now after this series finishes, I reckon we get season 3 August, September next year with whoever it is. And
I said September should be an air date for the season.
And I reckon that we might even have a format change of the series as well too.
Can I ask you a question? And I need to know this, and I don't think we're going to get any answers, right? Ncuti Gatwa was all gung-ho about filming season 3 and was even had his segment cut on Graham Norton, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Did he quit, or was he fired?
I think he quit.
I think he quit because he's gonna be quite big in Hollywood.
But is this real? Because like I can't. I mean, what are the odds that this is going to happen? You said in what, 20 minutes now or 15 minutes now?
It's going to be in 10:30 tonight. So that's what.
Where? BAFTA's over. Where is it going to appear? In the news?
It'll be on the news.
Yeah, it's going to be either a front page story or it'll be something on like The Sun
What time is it over there right now?
It's 10. It's 10 minutes to 10, so it's 9:50.
So like it's going to be on the 11 o'clock news. Is that what you're saying?
10:30.
No, in 40 minutes
10:30?
time, it will be on TV.
That they're going to say, oh, by the way, the new 16th Doctor
No,
is...
they preview the newspapers of the following day.
A newspaper has got the story, supposedly. A major newspaper in the UK has got the story.
And it'll be front page, so we'll see
who it is.
We'll see it on the front page.
Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous.
So
the actress.
If this is literally history repeating itself, because if this happens now, this is the same thing happened with Tennant. Same thing happened with Tennant.
Shit.
Yeah, the NTAs. He announced he was.
No. But they when it leaked that Eccleston was leaving after one episode, the same thing happened. They published Tennant's name in the paper, and it got out.
Oh yeah.
So it's whoever it's going to be. If it is in the paper tonight, the BBC has a choice. Do they stay quiet until the finale, or do they come out with a press statement tomorrow?
Was any of the actresses named in that list nominated tonight?
I don't think so. No, not that I know of.
Because I would have suspected that maybe they were waiting to see if one of them would have won the award.
And then would they say, "Oh, by the way, I'm the doctor," on the fucking
No. Then the news would have had a bit more of a sting. So, for example, let's say Billie Piper won for Best Actress. Yeah. Then they'd be like, "Oh, BAFTA award-winning Billie Piper is the new Doctor Who."
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe it. I don't even know if it's Billie Piper. I don't even fucking know.
I don't think it'll be Billie Piper. I think it'll be Anna. I think it'll be Anna.
I think the only one that would say yes out of them lot that it is the right choice would be Anna. I think.
First of all, isn't Billie Piper under contract to do Big Finish with Chris Eccleston?
She's done. She's recorded.
They're done.
They're all recorded, aren't
they? I think they're mostly done. Yeah, most of them are done. Yeah,
because they Big Finish record so far in advance.
Well, when I was at the Doctor Who event at the BFI last week, Camille Kaduri, who plays Jackie Tyler, said they still had a few more things left to do with Billie Piper in studio. So,
because of that Tales of the TARDIS.
No. For Big
Finish.
For Big Finish.
She's probably got a few more days recording or a few more weeks.
Yeah. So it's it's gonna be. I'm actually gonna see. Do you know what? I'm gonna turn on the TV and actually turn it over just to see if there's anything. Not that there would be anything at 10 o'clock, but
I thought it would be the Sun that would have got hold of it because
I reckon.
Nicola, what's the face that usually has?
Well, it's either going to be the Sun or it's going to be Nicola Method in the Mirror. Who has it? That's the two.
Yeah, no, sorry, not the Sun, the Mirror. Yeah.
I'm going to mute this and turn on the news, see what's there. But yeah,
this is nuts. This is freaking nuts.
It's going to be the Sun or the Mirror. I reckon the BBC.
I don't want this.
So, Fezman, basically, the rumor is that it comes from the same guy who has leaked everything about season 2, which has been correct. And what they have said is that the 16th Doctor has been cast. It is someone it is a female. And the two names that are doing the rounds at the minute are Suranne Jones, who played Idris and the Doctor's wife, and Anna Maxwell Martin.
But tell him the other names.
So there's 5 names, supposedly, of people who are... The person who was the Doctor, apparently, is at the BAFTAs.
BAFTAs is over, by the way.
Yeah, it's finished.
So, well, no, actually, Matt, he didn't say watch the BAFTAs. He said they were at the BAFTAs. It's Rose Ayling Ellis, who played Alice in the Well, Nicola Coughlan, who played Joy in Joy of the World, Billie Piper, who played Rose, Joanna Page, who played Queen Elizabeth in The Day of the Doctor, and the last one was Suranne Jones, who played Idris, the Doctor's wife.
You gotta be kidding me.
Joanne Page actually would be an interesting choice because she's coming off the back of Gavin and Stacey, which was one of the biggest shows in BBC history. So is he going to want to capitalize off the fact that that finale literally blew up the ratings last Christmas? I don't know.
This is a fucking nightmare. This is a fucking nightmare. I'm sorry. I'm Mr. Positive, but I do not. This is not going to end well.
Are you just worried about Billie Piper? Is it, or is it any of the other names?
I'm worried about Billie Piper. I love Billie Piper. Don't get me wrong. Right, but I don't want him to take the form of a woman he fucking loves because that's going to be very fucking confusing. And I feel that the Doctor can be female, but I feel that it's too fucking soon because people are just not on board with it yet. It's too soon.
I think no matter who's going to get cast next, people are going to shit on it anyway, no matter what happens. I think
I'm not. I mean, how am I supposed to be fucking positive about it?
Joe, can I invite Louis in? He wants to come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second.
What the fuck is this? This
I'll
is
get
crazy
him in.
shit. This is crazy shit.
It's at this point of the podcast where we turn around and say, haha, it's David Tennant and they're doing the John Sim Master special.
Fuck.
Well, David Tennant did an interview, didn't he, today, saying that he
did.
wouldn't
was
come
at
back
the
to
Master
Doctor Who for a while.
Yes.
He's full of shit, by the way. But okay. I love David Tennant, but he's full of shit. They all lie.
Well, he's doing Rivals now. Rivals is
Season 2. I saw that.
Has he dyed his hair for Rivals, or has he dyed? He surely dyed it for Good Omens, right?
Oh, he's finished with Good Omens, so he's dyed his hair for Rivals.
Oh, they did the finale?
Wait, I thought they can't have done the film yet, surely.
Oh, it's done. It started in January. It was finished at the end of start of March.
They said they had to wrap it up. They wrapped it up. They filmed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's done.
wow.
I don't know that.
It's done.
I was going to say Rachel Talalay didn't post anything, and she's supposedly the director, isn't she?
Is Murray Gold going to stay with this new Doctor?
That's a good question.
I hope so, because I've actually quite liked Murray Gold's stuff this time around.
Jesus.
Well, he was presented with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the BFI last week for Doctor Who, and he said at the event that he just loves it, that he just loves doing the music, and that he pretty much accepts that this is what he's going to be known for the rest of his days. So he says that, I'll keep doing it. He said,
is this real or is this a prank, though? This is
no,
real
I swear to God. Joe,
no, I'm talking about this 16th Doctor thing is real? Like, really?
No, I swear to God.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, guys.
Larry,
Fuck!
It is true. I am the 16th Doctor.
No, please.
I mean, you are.
Why are you getting upset about it?
Because this is like ridiculous.
We knew this was going to happen. We've been telling you for months.
I know the female Doctor, but Jesus.
it's going to be. The 16th Doctor. The 16th Doctor is memory.
Fuck that.
It was memory all along.
If he's the Doctor, I'm the Master. Give me a break. Jesus Christ.
It's not. We don't even know yet. I mean, I did say it, and Marty, you're on here.
In 15 minutes, it's going to be on your fucking news.
30 minutes.
But I just want to say what Marty said. Like, last week we were both on, and we did say if Joe Martin appeared in this week's episode, then it pretty much confirms everything we heard about leak-wise was true.
We talked about this last year, that the fucking next Doctor is a female Doctor. Russell wants a female Doctor.
Forget the female Doctor a minute. I'm talking more about Omega's coming back as a big kaiju monster. Rani's. Susan's back.
I don't know about that shit.
And the 13th Doctor would help 15 regenerate. Maybe that's why he picks a female body again.
So Jodie's going to be in the finale too, you think?
She's apparently got like a very small cameo as he regenerates. She's like guiding him.
I was
Are you
told from a
kidding
very,
me?
I was told at the Doctor Who event at the BFI last week from a very reliable source that Jodie is currently based out in Chicago, where her husband's family are, and that she flew in from Chicago to record a cameo for the episode. That's what I was
Jesus
told.
Christ.
Yeah.
See, I told you. All the dots are
So wait,
connected.
does she help him defeat the villain?
No. This is at the very end when he's regenerating.
Well, why does she
Apparently-
appear?
Apparently, her role's a bit like that Amy was for the 11th Doctor, or like Clara was for 12. They just appear and like wish
Before
them
he
good luck.
regenerates?
Yeah, it's kind of like the last person he sees as he's about to die, and it's like
But she's a hologram, or she's actually the Doctor?
she might be. Well, we don't know. We don't know. She's going to be in it as the Doctor, but it's like we told you last week. Susan's going to be in the episode, but as one of those glass avatars.
God.
Yeah.
Here's a nightmare.
You've got the Space Babies. Who else have you
What
got?
is that about?
You've got
Well,
Anita.
they were in this episode.
Are they a Ronnie experiment?
Well, there is a theory that it's Belinda and the Doctor's child, and that in Space Babies, the Space Babies DNA that made all those babies was actually taken from Belinda and the Doctor, but that will be done in this next upcoming episodes, and it'd be a timey-wimey thing.
What?
Yeah.
And that's why Captain Poppy does say, "Daddy, you're my daddy," and then she appeared in this week's episode, credited as Captain Poppy.
What do you mean, like a new Time Lord fucking rebuilding of the Time Lords, like a society?
Maybe if Susan's coming back, maybe it's Susan's mother.
Oh, give me a break.
You
know what? I need to get a drink, like an alcoholic beverage. Get fucking crocked off my ass. Even though I don't really drink anymore, fuck it. I need to get fucking loaded.
Can I ask, because I haven't been watching the rest of this cast, I just want to know, have you discussed the most important thing, which is we've got a confirmed Sea Devil for next week? That's in the new trailer, dancing.
I forgot about that. Yeah, we've got a Sea Devil.
An actual proper Sea Devil, and it's dancing in the trailer, and you can watch it now. It's on Twitter.
In the Interstellar song contest?
Yes, it's in the crowd.
Are you kidding me?
It's not leaked. It's not leaked. It came on after the episode. It's available to watch.
It isn't. Stop
Yes, it is.
it!
No, it is.
Right, Joe, I'm not pissing you about it. It is true.
Is this fucking like this can't be real? Like I gotta be probably sleeping still.
No, you're too focused on all the chaos.
This is a nightmare.
Watch
This is a goddamn fucking nightmare. This is a nightmare.
And Joe, do you want to know what else has been said about the Interstellar Song Contest?
No, God, no.
Apparently, the Doctor walks around a corner at one stage and sees two Cybermen doing the Macarena.
No, he doesn't.
Swear to God.
No fucking way.
See, my source told me. Well, wait. My source told me.
Please.
My source seriously told me that it was the Cybermen doing that, but they're actually dancing to YMCA.
Oh God. My source says that pasta's ready. All right, no.
Well,
God
I told you Joe Barton was back, and now she's back.
This can't be fucking happening. I feel like Marty McFly. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. And I got Marty right here. Look at that.
Well,
Jesus,
I heard
Marty.
that Rassilon and a bunch of Time Lords arrive and start doing Gangnam
Yeah,
Style.
right. Please. I think. You know what? I think I died. I'm in hell right now. This is what.
I heard
What it is.
Jack reappears, and he has an orgy and does some poppers.
Don't demonetize us, please. We're gonna have it up. Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Joe's just like Sister Michael from Dairy Girls. Am I dead? Is this my way? Am I dead?
This can't be fucking happening.
So it's not that bad. Like
It is bad. What are you talking about? Let me explain something to you. They should make a fucking board game. How to cancel Doctor Who for dummies. Because this is what you fucking do. This is what you fucking do.
Joe, right. So, Louis, the question I want to ask you here, right, is out of the names that have been mentioned, which one do you think is likely to be the Doctor?
I don't think any of the names mentioned I very much doubt. Suranne Jones is a very in-demand actor, as is Anna Martin. She's very in demand as well.
Yeah.
I just can't see them both doing it. They do a lot of one-off dramas, and they kind of like it that way.
Don't fucking do this.
Billie Piper has dyed her hair. I don't know if anyone saw Billie Piper's hair has been dyed back to the rose hair color, which is the first time it's been done in years.
Yeah.
So that's very telling.
Also,
they brought back an old face before to get viewers in. They've never done an old companion.
Oh, please.
And Rose did. Christopher Eccleston actually said he would only come back if Rose was the Doctor, and he thinks Rose should have become the Doctor.
That.
Do you know something? Out of all the companions who have been there over the past 20 years, there's only one, I think, in my opinion, that could play the Doctor.
No.
Is that Jenna Coleman?
Correct.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think Jenna would be the
Please
best
don't.
choice.
I mean, if I could, I'd have Catherine Tate if you had to pick an ex-companion.
Just fucking cancel it before this happens, please.
Billie is a much
Just
better
stop.
actress than she
Stop.
was.
Just
then,
stop
so
with
it's
all
interesting
this
to see
shit.
how
Just
she,
stop.
She adapts to it.
God damn it.
What about Noel Clark?
Oh, come on.
What, with John Barrowman as the companion?
That would be great.
Listen, I want Doctor Who to continue, but not like this.
I mean, personally, if they have to bring anyone back, it should be Joe Martin.
Yeah, okay, but like, come on, man, come on.
But that episode, can I just put on record, that was probably one of the worst episodes I've ever seen. That was an awful episode.
I think that you're on drugs.
I loved it. I liked it, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
Well, that explains everything. It made no sense.
Doesn't explain. Let me tell you something. No, it doesn't explain everything because it is different, and Doctor Who is always different.
But how come when they do something different, like making a companion the Doctor, you're flipping your dummy out?
Because they shouldn't. There's certain things they shouldn't do. Like the companion shouldn't be the fucking Doctor, right? And the Doctor should not regenerate into a fucking girlfriend either.
I am only teasing. I'm only teasing.
Right.
There's no bad blood. I'm only joking.
Oh dear.
Oh my. I'm just seeing photos of the BAFTAs. And I can see Billie Piper on the red carpet. I can see Anna Maxwell Martin's on the red carpet.
God,
oh my God, it's
please don't do this. I feel like I'm being punished because I want the Doctor to succeed. What?
It's out. It's out.
Is it actually out?
Yeah. It's the slab from Love and Monsters as a new Doctor.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ah, very nice.
How much time do we have? How much time left?
You've got
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Is this really going to happen?
If it actually happens, it might just be someone's trolling because all that was leaked from the actual leaker was it's female and familiar.
I'm going to get really fucked. I mean, I don't want this to happen. Flat out. I'm telling you right now. And I'm not sexist, and I'm telling you right now. I was okay.
It's not having a track record that the last time the Doctor was female, you smashed a canine, and now you're having
but I did.
You smash a canine.
I threw it across the room.
There is one person.
and Gloria was crying, and people were crying in here, and I was screaming.
Oh, Marty, what was that? Was there something then?
There's one person at the BAFTAs that we haven't discussed. Jessica Gunning.
No way.
And she's
you need to widen the doors of the TARDIS about.
Oh, come on. That's not fair,
man.
Baby Mama.
You understand?
She can't run. She's a fat fuck.
Don't say that.
Please don't. Okay, hold on, Connor. Please don't say that about people's weight, please.
Connor, that was really below the belt. You should apologize.
Please.
That was very nasty. She's a great actress.
I don't tolerate when anybody putting down people weight or anybody wishing anybody cancer. Or like some gamer now that's trying to make it that I wish people cancer when I didn't even do shit.
Yeah, but
That was great.
You had someone on your podcast before that week.
But I said I fucking called that person out on it and said that's the wrong thing to say on the air live.
Hold on, whoa.
The next day, to be fair.
Lola Pettigrew as well?
Bro, are you kidding me,
Who-
Louis? Are you kidding me, Louis? You know, Louis, that's ridiculous. I don't condone that, especially since I had family members that died of cancer. So don't fucking say
No,
that.
but you didn't call it out on camera on the time.
Because
There's
I
a
probably
video
wasn't
that-
paying attention, honestly,
Yeah,
to when it happened.
Yeah, but then you just said you did call it out, so I'm just correcting you. I'm not having a go at you. I'm just correcting you.
We watched the cast like I usually do and said, "Oh shit, he said that," and then I probably told him.
Yeah, and then what did I say? I said as soon as you did another cast, you put it straight out there. You didn't condone
Flat
it.
out.
I'm not.
I don't condone. In fact, I like in my books I put about cancer. I do not condone. I don't want any. I don't wish that on anybody, and I definitely don't condone weight shaming either.
No, it doesn't matter if you're fat, skinny, or just a bit Billie.
It's not weight shaming if it's true.
Bro,
To be fair, they
come
could write
on.
that into the story. They could write that into the story because she was in the adipose episode.
No, that's not nice. That's not nice. Don't be like
Even
that.
RTD was taking the piss out of her weight.
No, I'm saying she wasn't. She's in the episode Partners in Crime, and she's the one who gets eaten by the adipose.
Yeah,
So I'm just saying
Lola
saying it, but
We're gonna get demonetized. This is gonna be canceled.
We're not going to get demonetized.
well,
We're gonna
no
get
offense,
canceled.
people are watching it now, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, it doesn't matter if we're canceled because I don't know if I'm even on board with this shit.
YouTube doesn't even know who Jessica Gunning is.
They just know her as Fat Baby Martha from Baby Reindeer.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Lola
This is like the American Horror Story episode where fucking Emma Roberts was in fucking retail hell in what was she in domestics and had nasty customers every fucking minute of her time in hell. Just
Well, in
ridiculous.
20 minutes, your cast is going to get demonetized because you're going to say the foulest language ever when it comes out.
Fuck.
There's a new female doctor, I gather.
I can't believe this is happening. I mean, I know that he wanted to do this. We covered that he wanted to do this. I said it wasn't a good idea, but he's going to do it. Anyway, he don't give a shit.
I wonder if it's
Son
going to
of a
be
bitch.
someone who's non-binary. That could be interesting.
Her from House of the Dragon, Emma D'Arcy. She'd be quite good.
Emma Darcy?
And they are.
But I thought you
women
have.
on
I
that.
thought the list that we have is a definitive list.
No, it's just speculation because all we know for 100% is it's female and someone familiar. It could
And
be
it's gonna
Joe Martin,
in a matter of minutes right now.
apparently, but again, that's just alleged. I heard, and I'm not even
What
trying to troll.
alcohol do I have in this house? What alcohol do I have? I have no.
I heard all the news is going to be is they're going to put front page of the Mirror is Shruti Gatwa leaves in 2-part finale after fighting the Rani, and that's it.
And they're not going to say.
That's what I heard, and then it's just become 16th Doctor. So
I don't think I want to talk about Doctor anymore.
No,
getting-
Joe, don't be like that. Don't be like
This
that.
is ridiculous. I
I
mean,
think you've got that lovely spin-off series coming up with Sea Devils. You like the Sea Devils?
I
to
like
be honest,
Unit.
I would rather have a female doctor written well than not. I think it would.
And
be a
how do
shame.
you know it's going to be written well?
Well, I
Do you know
don't.
who would make a great female Doctor who was at the
Let me just-
BAFTA?
wait, 1 second. If you mean to tell me that overnight this is going to be the greatest fucking writing you've ever seen in your life, now all of a sudden, where the fuck has it been?
No.
season 1 and
I'm
2?
not saying that at all. I'm saying that I would like to see a female doctor that
Just
has
Bill
right.
Hill. Do you know who is at the BAFTAs tonight and would make a great Doctor? And I think Connor might agree.
Who?
Kelly Bright.
Yeah, I can see that, but
This can't be happening. This can't be real.
And I think she should be full on Linda Carter. Come out pissed in the book. Going, come on, Alex.
There is no alcoholic beverage that's going to calm me fucking down.
Well, I've got to go in a couple of minutes because I've got to go do a news story on this. But no, I've got to make a quick phone call. But if you're still on, I'll be back. But I'm going to pour a vodka for Joe. For him, I'm drinking it for you, Joe.
I'm drinking fucking water.
I'm just keeping an eye because
Yeah,
normally
you just keep an eye on that motherfucker. Keep an eye on it.
the papers normally might drop 10 minutes before the news tomorrow.
You know what? Anybody wants to come in here, be you friend or foe, let me know.
Let's
I mean,
get.
Because this is fucking ridiculous.
I'll be on the side of anyone but George Back.
I can't handle this.
The next doctor is George
Oh,
Back.
we've got papers. We've got papers.
There we go. Fuck.
We haven't got a front page. We've got a front page for the Guardian. We've got a front page for the Daily Express.
It'll be the Mirror of the Sun.
It's going to be the Mirror of the Sun. Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
Wouldn't it be the front page?
Yeah.
The thing is, most people have lives and don't really care about Doctor Who. So people who read the Guardian aren't going to. No, it's true. That's a sophisticated paper.
Unless David Attenborough was the Doctor, then the Guardian won't cover it.
Well, that's a short.
Marty, read it. What is it? Can you share it? Is there anything on it?
There's nothing there on the book.
I think for a one-off special, David Attenborough should be the Doctor.
So you said one newspaper's got the scoop?
Partly so, yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Who? Find out after the break.
This is
I think there's no point getting yourself worked up because nothing's happened yet. You enjoyed this week's episode, that's good. So there's no point panicking.
I enjoyed it, but we're talking about the future. This is the whole.
We've got through a lot worse. Just because it's a female, it doesn't mean it's bad. It might be good.
Oh, God.
In fact, Russell might even do a suffragettes episode. That'd be good.
Oh my God, help me! This is crazy. I'm getting this is anxiety. I can't.
My anxiety.
I can't.
Oh my Lord!
Fuck.
It's
What? Don't you dare say it's Billie Piper. Marty!
It's John Barrowman in drag.
No, there's not. I'm just saying, oh my God, because you jumped.
Marty!
No, there's nothing yet. Calm down.
Don't do that, Marty.
Calm down.
Okay, what would you do if they
do this?
Run for it, Marty.
You know what, Marty? This is your revenge from fucking a couple of years ago with your shit. This is it. You planned this whole thing out. Make this whole shit up.
Or what if they do what Patrick Troughton originally wanted to do and do blackface, Doctor?
Oh, come on. Stop now. Stop.
Bro, you're going to get me demonetized.
No one's watching. You're not going to get demonetized. This is fact. He wanted to do it.
Thank you. Nobody's watching. Thank you.
Do you know what? If there was one actor that would come back that I would like to see that has played the Doctor previously, just because of how much I think he's improved since his time on Doctor Who, it would be Matt Smith. That Jay Aldridge was
I want Matt Smith back.
No.
He's a far better actor now than he was back then.
Give Paul McGann his Dalek story.
I mean, Paul McGann. Paul McGann could come back. Peter Capaldi. Yeah.
I don't understand this is happening. I can't believe this is fucking.
What about Freema Agyeman? She'd make a good Doctor.
No.
Freema? No.
She was a Doctor in Doctor Who.
She's not.
She could just get promoted.
Come on. This is
it's out. It's out. It's out. It's out. Yeah.
Who is it?
It's Taskmaster from Thunderbolts.
Oh, shut up.
Who would make a great Doctor, but it's a shame they've already cast him. Yasmin Finney. We could have had our first trans Doctor, and she's great.
Louis! Seriously, Louis!
No, what is wrong with saying? What is wrong with Joe? Are you transphobic? Why can't I say she'd make a good Doctor?
Louis? I'm not.
But why can't I mention a trans actor who I think would make a really good Doctor?
He's got a point though. There will eventually be a trans Doctor.
There will be.
And Yasmin Finney would have been great. That's all I said. It wasn't like I'm not transphobic.
The most high-profile trans actor in the British industry at the moment.
You can't tell people what to talk about trans people. That's
I'm
bad.
not. I'm not. First of all, no, Louis. I am not against anybody.
You just
Any
said
race,
Louis,
religion, or
Louis,
No, I thought you would. I thought for a split second, you being a shit disturber, trying to get me demonetized.
No, I would
Saying
never.
outrageous shit. Oh
Trans
no!
people are outrageous.
You're
They're
put
just
my
people.
fucking head in a fucking face of bow jar and say, "Don't read this shit."
I mean, that was Jack that the face of Joe, but after 11
And then
years, I thought
you gave me the bad review, and you said I suck ass. Okay.
I never said you suck ass. That's what you
All
just
right.
said.
All right.
You suck
I
ass.
said, God,
I don't know.
I said, God bless you. I'm a piece of it.
But to be fair, Gamma T Original did a video with the artwork about the two donkeys. That was you and Louie that time. The original Legion of Losers, if you remember. That was the title of the video.
I know. I couldn't believe how much effort you made to do that. You must have had a lot of time.
And not good with artwork at all, but okay. That was crazy. Jesus.
A lot of spec.
Oh,
We can all joke now. We're only teasing. We don't.
This show's gonna die. This show's gonna die. I can't keep it alive. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. He's gonna keep doing fucking crazy shit until.
Joe, I think it's time that you became the Doctor.
Do you know? I wouldn't even put it past them to do a 9/11 one. That's how fucked up the show's getting.
No, it will not. You can't do that.
Yeah,
It will at some point in the show.
That's fucked up. No. What didn't they do that in Call of Duty game?
Yeah. They'd have to do it like with Rosa on the bus, where they're like, we have to hijack the plane for him.
No.
Oh, but Doctor.
Bro, you're gonna get us demonetized for real. Like, honestly, don't do that.
You
How
can't
much
get
longer,
demonetized.
Marty? This is like I'm gonna be on a respirator soon. Like, what is this? Like, how much longer?
Oh my!
I assume it's out.
Breaking news tonight from the BBC. Matt Smith to return.
I would like that.
Fuck.
No.
Oh, it's actually good. That's just popped up on my thing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Very funny.
Is he keeping that long hair though? Why has he got such long hair?
He's so cool. I mean, I know he's supposed to come back eventually, but
No, there's
He's a 16.
I'm still waiting. I'm still.
He's got a mohawk now anyway, because he's in that new film with Austin Butler.
does he really have a mohawk? Really?
Yeah, he's got a mohawk.
Oh, God.
I don't know if he's still got it, actually.
Could you get Patrick Stewart? Right? Could you get Patrick Stewart in Doctor Who before he's like 105?
I think we should have a disabled person. We've had women, we've had black people. Why not disabled? It's the next step.
Speaking of disabled people,
We did.
where
Peter
the hell
Capaldi was blind.
Where the hell was Lenny in Lucky Day? I've just realised.
He had to go to school.
He grew up.
Oh.
No, plus to be fair, he was replacing Shirley because she was doing.
Oh yeah.
Isn't Shirley in the spinoff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
She
Martha
would've
Jones still in the spinoff, or is that bullshit?
Yeah.
She was never.
She's still in the spinoff. Right, Marty?
He's supposed to be in it, yeah, from what I know.
Yeah. What about Gwen Cooper? When is she going to appear again?
I don't know.
Didn't he say he was going to work with her again?
No, she's been cancelled.
No, didn't Russell say he wanted to work with the actress?
Yeah, but then she got cancelled.
What does that mean? He just want to deal with her now?
It means that she's no Clark. She's blacklisted.
Why?
She's blacklisted because she made some weird comment on Twitter or something.
Oh no!
Wasn't it a
Really?
trans thing? Like Harry Potter.
Oh no! Really? Oh no!
Yep.
Oh no!
Okay. So
Marty, don't fuck around.
the sun has dropped its page. It's not the sun.
The mirror. It might be you.
It's not in the mirror. It might be. It's not the Daily Star. It's the mirror. We're waiting on the mirror.
Fuck this.
No, you're actually going to have a heart attack live on air at this rate.
No, I'm not gonna have a heart attack about this shit now.
If you do, when you do eventually perish, can your last words please be "Take care, bye for now"?
No, the last words will be "It's the end," but the moment is prepared for. That's what I probably would say.
I want to visit your grave and put a little plaque saying "Take care, bye."
Don't joke about that because it may happen sooner than later.
It won't.
You don't know.
Well, I'll pray.
Yeah,
Who
I'm not going to get into this again with my health. But
Maybe it's me, and I didn't even know I'm the next Doctor because I've been on here.
oh my God, this is ridiculous.
It's Nigella Couch.
Now I have to live to at least 112 to make sure that I get to write Doctor Who and take it over to fix it before I die.
Joe, you'll
Jesus
be fine.
Christ.
You know who would be a great shout actually, because she's hot shit at the moment. Erin Doherty.
Yeah, Aaron Doherty, yeah.
Oh, you know what I want to tell you, Connor? I finally fucking saw Indiana Jones with Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and I fucking loved her in it. I loved the movie. Loved it.
Great, but sadly the film was
I
shit.
fucking loved it. I know,
She
and I
will
loved it. I did love it anyway.
She will never be in Doctor Who.
No, but you were her biggest fucking fan, promoting her to be the Doctor. That's all.
I mean, I could see her as a Doctor. I'm still a fan of her. Just sadly, she just doesn't make shows. She's got an Amazon deal for millions of pounds, and she didn't do anything.
No, but that got cancelled though. She got canceled.
She still got paid. I really want her.
She's paid, but that ain't happening.
She was supposed to do Tomb Raider with Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones, but it got
cancelled. Yes.
I really, really want Bertie Carvel to be the Doctor.
So why is David Tennant growing his sideburns again? It's not for Doctor Who?
To stress you out.
That's not stressing me out. I want to see David Tennant again.
See, but you can't say that and then be worried about the show. If you're going to bring back...
First of all, what's wrong? David Tennant is my favorite new Who Doctor. What are you kidding? Come on.
Yeah, I love him as well, but if you keep bringing him back all the time, the show's dead because you're not moving forward. You're just looking back.
But are we looking back or doing a female Doctor now?
Well, not really. See, that's like saying it's looking back every time they had a new male Doctor.
No.
You just don't like women.
That's a nonsense.
That's a nonsense.
That's a nonsense. See, you got me fucking slurring my speech like I'm having a heart attack.
I'm so glad that this is live because I can go back.
I think there's a reason you're saying
That's a nonsense. Look at me. I'm a Mario. That Doctor is going to be female. That's a nonsense.
There's a reason you're slurring your words, and it's whatever's in that water bottle. When I use
better not be. I'm feeling better now that I'm angry. I don't know. Maybe that's a cure.
I think you're feeling better now because you've just swagged like half a litre of vodka in 2 seconds.
You're right.
I just watched you do it, and then you're slurring.
This is water, bro. Believe me, I tell you if I was drinking.
A footprint doesn't look like a boot, and a water bottle doesn't look like.
Fuck this, man. Russell,
I can't
please. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Alcoholism.
Right. Joe.
What?
If Russell T. Davis joined this podcast,
don't you dare. He won't.
If he did,
there's no way.
If by some reason that he's watching this right now,
this would be your fucking revenge, Marty.
What
from fucking years ago. This would be your revenge, Marty, that you calculated it from years ago. I'm going to be on the Real Whovians cast, and I'm going to be a member, and I'm going to be a source, and I'm going to really fuck Matrix 1, 2, and 2 over one day. I swear, the die is cast.
Good news. I don't have to leave the call now. I can stay on longer, so you've got me for the rest of the cast.
Oh God, I'm gonna be jumping up and down with fucking.
If you could have one community member as the Doctor,
Executed George back. Oh, sorry.
who would it be? I would
Sammy
like
Carter.
to see Jack.
Oh, community members.
as the Doctor.
I would have Sammy Carter.
No, Sammy could be a previous incarnation of the Jack Doctor.
Sammy Carter would have to be a doctor.
Nobody's going to mention me. Fine, that's okay.
Oh, come on, Marty.
I can-
So what else now is going to happen, Marty? Is Memory going to come out of the fucking Phantom Zone now too?
There's going to be like 3 hooded figures that are going to appear. That one hood's going to drop and it's Billie. Second hood's going to drop. It's going to
knock 4 times.
It's going to be Dr. Freedom. And the
Fuck.
second and the third one, it's going to be
Fuck, man.
it's going to be I don't know, fucking
I gotta tell you, listen, I gotta tell you, I have a ritual every morning because I'm up in the wee hours in the morning, right? And I'm nothing against anybody, right? But I watch Dr. Freedom every fucking morning when I have my coffee.
yeah.
Like 4 or 5 in the morning, and I just like to hear it from the parking lot. No, I'm not putting a dig. I
Why do
listen
you
to him
do that to yourself?
because I watch everybody. I watch everybody.
No,
You could not waterboard that information out of me on live cast that I would ever
Why?
admit to watching that loser.
Listen. I watch everyone. It's not about like
he's
whether you agree with.
It's
Not about whether you agree with them or not. It's just,
Press preview.
That's what execution shit.
hold on,
The press preview starting on the TV. I'm waiting to see the papers.
fucking shit.
Wait for nothing to come up. I can't wait.
The Metro. We're on the Metro first. So.
What? Gemma Collins is 16th Doctor. Mirror.
Oh, fuck's sake. Do you know what? If she was the next Doctor, I...
No, Gemma Collins is tit.
Oh shit! What happened? Who sent me a message? Yeah.
It's because Gemma Collins is it.
Who is it?
Well, it's not Russell telling me to shut the fuck up. Obviously, nah.
Someone's just put on Twitter they made it all up to get people hyped.
They did.
What?
They did to stop people spreading rumors all the time.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did. So it's nothing.
Fuck that.
Well, you got your wish.
You don't even fucking tell me. You orchestrated this whole bullshit.
Oh, what's that Matt guy called on Twitter? Oh, what's his name? He's a bit of an arsehole.
Someone's put the link in. There's a scene that's set in the TARDIS, possibly more than one scene. Shooting at while stars in it, and RTD has written it. There's also a scene where things happen, followed by another scene where things happen, and credits definitely roll at the end of the episode.
Caller, I know the guy you're on about. This is the guy that this Matt guy. He was the guy that was going around like 4 or 5 years ago, claiming that the BBC had greenlit a Torchwood reboot.
Yeah,
and basically, came out with all these details, hyped the entire fandom up, and then when everything happened to Barman, deleted everything, and then I went on and called him out, and he told me I was lying, but little did he realize that I had the receipts, and I had the receipts and plastered them all over his page, to which I was then blocked.
Wow.
Oh my!
Yes, I keep receipts and everything.
Yes, but you never were able to defeat me, motherfucker, when you tried a couple of years ago.
Matrix. He said receipt. He said.
Did you get Doctor Who involved, or Doctor Freedom involved, or he involved himself that time?
Dr. Freedom? No, I went to Dr. Freedom that time.
Freedom is.
Can I just
why are we even talking about that fucking retard? Sorry.
Sorry, but you have to point out there that Marty said defeat, and Joe's so pissed. Sorry, he said receipts, and Joe's so pissed he thought he said defeat.
No.
Joe, slow down on the alcohol. I'm worried.
Oh God! Right, I still haven't seen anything from the mirror.
Pretty
Where
slow.
are the mirror?
I
You're not
don't
gonna
think
see
it's
shit.
gonna
This is
leak.
a joke.
I
I'm gonna
think
wake
I
up in
think
about
it's
5 minutes.
bullshit.
Huh,
I don't think that the news is bullshit, but I think that the fact that
I
it's going to
think
leak
it's
tonight
bullshit.
is bullshit.
So we've got the back of the mirror. We've got the mirror sport, but we haven't got the front page of the mirror.
Shut up, you're joking.
I swear to
There's
God.
nothing.
It would be great. It would be great if nothing happened. You mean it would be an embarrassment to the show, like meaning our show, but it would be fucking fantastic because I really don't want to see. I'm looking forward to seeing another season with Shooty. I'm not looking forward to this bullshit.
Why would it be
so.
an embarrassment to your show?
Because like who the fuck else is doing a podcast about nothing?
There's
Probably
quite
a lot of people.
There's quite a few YouTubers I've had notifications have posted big leak coming tonight. So
Are there really? I don't see anybody.
Yeah, you don't worry, you won't get any stick for making
You're not
a
the only
video
one.
about
It's
a rumor.
the big YouTubers are all over this, so don't be worried.
Oh, there's gonna be 5,000 videos there tomorrow. Is that what you're saying?
there's nothing on front of the mirror. Nothing from the front of the mirror. Billie's on the cover of the Telegraph and the Star, but nothing about Doctor Who.
Wow.
So that's it, right? Or no? What are we waiting for now?
Have you seen the mirror? I can't see it anywhere. I'm looking.
What are we waiting for now?
Hang on, I'm just watching the TV. They're going through the papers at the minute, waiting to see the mirror.
All right.
They're just going through all the papers. They're literally like taking 10 seconds on each page.
I just look. I love Russell T Davies. Don't get me wrong, and I'm like one of Doctor Who's biggest supporters. But like that to me, that's a mistake right now to do that. I'm sorry, I have to disagree. I can't. I'm not gonna
genuinely urge you, and I know that Marty's friends with RTD and everything, but I would genuinely urge you to probably start giving up on the show now because it's not going to be around for much longer. It's gone. It's gone in a couple of years.
No way.
It's done. Like they can keep saying, "Oh, it's going to go on forever" because it keeps evolving, but it doesn't. We have the same stories over and over again, just with different fucking guest stars and different fucking monsters. It doesn't evolve that much. It's bullshit. Don't listen to this whole thing that Moffat and RTD do in the press because all they're doing is trying to sell the show. It'll be gone in a couple of years.
I honestly don't think it's going to end right now.
The TV market is so vastly different now from when Doctor Who even came back.
I mean, look, I really don't think. Look, regardless of whatever's going on, I strongly feel there will be a season 3.
I think there'll be a season 3. I think they'll be probably up to about a season 5 or 6.
Probably.
But I think after that, I think as soon as Russell says he doesn't want to do it anymore, it'll get cancelled.
Oh, probably because who the fuck wants to do it?
Well, the only reason why it's probably
unless you do it, Connor.
RTD can literally walk into any office in the UK into a TV studio and say, "I want to make this," and they'll bite his hand off.
They'll give it to him, right?
I think
yeah.
So look,
It's still a huge writer in the UK. He can get anything that he wants made.
He can. How did David Tennant get that job with the Rivals? Was that through Russell T Davies and Disney Plus, or was it just?
No,
he had a good relationship with Disney, didn't he? Through DuckTales and everything. He's been on everyone's radar anyway. He's a high-profile actor.
Yeah, everybody loves David Tennant. Well, not everybody. I know there's a lot of people right now don't, but some people don't.
Even though Matt Smith is having the better career, which is a bit weird.
For now.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's the best career.
How long is that going to last, though? Another year or two?
Matt Smith will have a big Hollywood career now.
I don't know about that.
He's worked with a lot of directors that you wouldn't have imagined he ever worked with.
He's tried it a few times and it's never worked out for him.
I love Matt Smith, don't get me wrong, but I don't know about that.
I'm going to put a prediction now, and I'm going to say that I think by the end of it, he's going to have a bigger career than David Tennant.
I doubt that very much.
I'm going to tell you,
I gotta tell you now. I think he'll be back as a doctor eventually under Moffat, but for specials or something. But I don't think he even said it. They just asked him recently. He said absolutely, I would do it. So
He probably would because he's not precious about doing TV. I mean, he's doing House of the Dragons for God knows how many years.
I mean, if here's the thing, if they could get Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill back, he probably would do it. If the whole team back together, Alex Kingston, River Song, all that, he probably would be down. Even Jen Louise Coleman, probably, absolutely.
So, is everyone looking forward to Irani next week?
Yes, I am.
I just want, if it is the Ronnie, the way I envision it is that no matter what plan she has, if she finds out that she bumps into Mel, that all is gonna go out the window, and she's gonna fucking go after Mel immediately because that she battled Mel with the Seventh Doctor. Like she's gonna lose her fucking cool, and she's gonna get pissed off. She'll probably want to kill her. Honestly.
So yeah, there's nothing on the mirror as well.
Good.
Nothing.
Fuck that. What I did love is when Billie Piper was on Penny Dreadful and she played a fucking villain. I was like, me and Sharon were like, oh my God, she's amazing. Like we even said like if she was a fucking villain, wow, right? Because she played it so good. Like she was the technically like the bride of Frankenstein, but she was like purely fucking evil to where she beat the shit out of Frankenstein monster. Like she just beat the shit out of everybody. Like she was super strong and nasty and fucking intellectual, and it was like wow, fucking wow. And I'm like wow, man, that she could fucking act. But and regardless of feeling that she can act and everything, I just don't want her as a doctor. I don't want her as a master. I don't want her like if she came back as Rose, fine, but I would not want to see that. You know, I think there's certain things that are crossing the line, and I think that's kind of a disrespect to do that. Like he could take forms, yes, the doctor could be a male or female or anything, but to take the form of your girlfriend or someone that you wanted to be your girlfriend, or in another universe who is your girlfriend in Metacritic's doctor, I just don't think that. And how is that going to work out too? If let's say Shooty does regenerate, 14 Doctor's still fucking there. What's that about? Like, it's not like the 14 Doctor can't regenerate either. So, would he just have two fucking doctors that just can constantly regenerate indefinitely?
It's
yeah.
I mean, wouldn't if the 14th Doctor regenerated, wouldn't you say that's a 15th Doctor also, or are you just going to say 16? I mean, I hate when the numbering gets fucked up like that. That annoys me.
I get it. You don't bring back old actors as a doctor because it just fucks everything up.
Yeah,
I don't
know. It's gonna be interesting to see, but
there's so much shit. Let me tell you something. I didn't want to cover any of those fucking rumors, right? But there was so much shit in those rumors. Half that shit can't be true. That's nonsense.
But
it's nonsense. Though. You know it's nonsense.
Joe, every single thing that I said last week has happened so far, and I said Fugitive Doctor will be next.
I'm not questioning you, Louis. Louis,
no.
I'm not questioning your integrity at all. I'm talking about.
I wasn't saying you were. I'm just saying everything that I was told by that leaker has been confirmed to be true. So that why would we? If we've got a 10 out of 10 success rate so far with these leaks, why would we doubt the last two episodes?
I just don't. I mean, isn't that a little crowded? You got Jodie Whittaker, you got Susan, you got David Tennant, possibly. You got you got.
There was no David Tennant.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I never heard David Tennant. I never said David Tennant was in it.
There's just too much shit going on. Too much shit.
It's I don't know. I mean, we've got the rally next week, and then it's the I honestly, if I could see anything at the minute, I just want to see the last 5 minutes of the reality war. Because
I can't accept this whole bullshit about the.
I'm surprised by this.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
This series is the best one since 10.
Yeah, it is.
I'm actually I'm pleased with it so far.
I don't believe Shooty regenerate. I don't believe it.
I think that's well so far.
If you took looks out of it, it'd be a banger of a season so far.
If you
but
took
it's-
Lucky Day out too, 'cause that sucked.
No,
also.
Lucky Day was great.
No.
I like the only one I didn't like is Lux. This one we just had was not very good, but it was good enough. Like there was stuff in it that
Did you
was
like it?
watchable. But no, I didn't like the story in the
No,
engine. I thought that was rubbish.
Me,
Marty.
Sorry.
I thought it was. I thought it was all right. I had to watch it a couple of times to get the gist of it. But I thought it was interesting. I thought it was different. I liked the whole angle they were going with it. They could have. I would have nitpicked a few things, but do you know what? Overall, I thought it was a decent story.
I mean, I commented to Russell. I did like the writer and the story, and I think he should continue. And Russell liked what I had to say.
Did you watch?
He said that Doctor Who should be more like this and Dot and Bubble, and I agree with him.
Dot and Bubble was better, but did you read the prequel to the story that they released
No,
of how the Doctor met Omo?
no.
It's on BBC. It's the same writer who wrote the episode. He wrote a prequel of how the Doctor met the hairdresser. It's quite good.
Okay.
Is it not just
It's
the
about
story-
Which doctor met him though? Was it Shooties?
It was. Yeah, it's Shooty.
Oh.
They've got illustrated the story.
Mm.
It's a story of the fire, but you actually get more details and things.
I hope we
And
get
he
an
called-
audio about the bet that Joe Martin made with the goddess. I can't remember which goddess. it
When
was.
did they turn her into a fucking lesbian? Or
No, she
bisexual,
wasn't.
whatever.
No. Can I? I'm getting a bit annoyed at this because I keep seeing it on Twitter. It was a goddess. What was it? The spider god. What's it called?
Nancy.
And Nancy was her father, and the doctor says he met the other guy says he's a Nancy, and the doctor's like, well, you're not because I've met a Nancy, and he tried to forge a bet for me to marry his daughter when she was very young, and that's what the Joe Martin doctor did. She didn't want to marry a child, so she left. She wasn't whatever his name is wanted the fugitive doctor to basically be in a forced marriage to his daughter who was quite young. And that's why she said, I had to leave you because you're a child, basically. It wasn't,
But
she's
she
not a
wasn't-
lesbian.
Okay. So it doesn't matter anyway. That wasn't okay.
No. Because they're basically trying to say how the god was disgusted and was like forcing her into a child marriage.
Okay.
So the
And the
fugitive doctor is officially by canon the first anti-pedo doctor we've ever had.
Yeah. I would make a joke, but I'm going to be good and not.
Yeah, please don't. Please.
I'll make a joke. No.
I think we all know what the joke would be referring to.
Yeah, I think we all know.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
See,
Yeah.
people do mature and change because a couple of years ago I'd have just said that.
you would have.
You're a loose cannon, Louis.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Well, we'll take it whatever way you like.
You should
I'll
never
take
take a compliment from an Irishman in good faith.
Oh my God! Don't start with the Irishmans, please.
The only Irish person I dislike is
Oh,
George
no.
Back. Okay.
I thought you didn't like no one. You said on Prime U now.
No, but George Back is genuinely a terrible human being.
He's behind most of the trolling, and I want it to be exposed.
Why do I not know this person?
Dude, he was on your show years ago. He was on
your-
Who?
he was
What
on
did I
your
do
show.
to this guy? What did I do to this guy?
It was a bit
was
like
a-
Albert. Do you remember Albert, the octopus? He was a bit like him.
Oh,
Albert was fine. Albert's fine. I still talk to Albert.
No, but he was like that age. He was very young. He was like 14, and he was on Who Harmony. And he was the one that was like, "Let's do book reviews of Joe's books." And he did all
Oh,
the
so you're
editing.
trying to say he was the mastermind behind my ripping apart my fucking shit? You're saying it's not you and Jack, it was him?
You know
The
that
blog-
review that you can't
Whoa,
get rid
whoa,
of that I
whoa.
wrote? He wrote it himself.
Wait, what?
I never said it was not me
Wait a
and
minute,
Jack,
what,
but
Connor?
That review that I wrote that you can't get rid of on Amazon, it wasn't me that wrote that. It was George Back.
Why did you say you did it?
Because I decided to take the fall for it because it was funny.
Oh,
What?
And George back, he's got a lot of. He's a very dangerous person.
What do you mean he's dangerous? What do you mean?
You remember
He's
Brandon?
Irish from the start.
You remember Brandon? Used to come on the show. He did a lot of things to Brandon.
Yeah, he's stolen people's boyfriends.
He's not a nice person.
It's at this stage I reveal that I am the reincarnation of George Bach.
In that,
I don't. Was this guy just a scrub that I don't remember him? Or what? Like, I don't know. And he's supposed to be a big villain in my life?
no, he's the one who waits. He's in the shadows. He doesn't do his own. He gets people to do his dirty work for him.
Does
But
he
he's
go
the one
on all the
behind.
gamers in the whole entire world, and he pops on the gaming stream and he's like, "Yeah, make yourself a prick." And then I get
Probably.
a message, "Wow, this person
He's
said he
been on
wish
a-
people cancer," and I'm like, "What are you fucking talking about?"
I do
Well,
actually
the
have to congratulate Marty, because if you
Me?
look at this podcast historically, we've always had problematic Irish people.
This,
Marty
This
is probably the first normal one that we've had.
Well, apart from Runford, Marty, but that's about it.
I will
Don't,
agree
don't
with
mention,
Connor.
don't mention it. Don't mention anybody else.
But no, just be careful. The one who waits is in the shadows.
Maybe I'm a harbinger for somebody else.
Memory's probably his fucking harbinger. He was the one that he wasn't at school because he was so young. He'd take time off school and he'd just sit all day making fake accounts, trolling Joe all
Memory.
the time.
Why are you wearing
No,
a green
what's
cock on your head?
What?
Why are you wearing a green cock on your head?
That's a
It's St.
shamrock.
Patrick's. It's that St. Patrick's Day hat.
It looks like a dick.
Why are you supporting the villains?
I have no.
Sorry, the
First
villain?
of all, St. Patrick's Day is one of my favorite holidays, and my godfather was.
You know, every time you wear that hat, an Irish person gets extra strength.
Let me tell you something. I have a million St. Patrick's Day hats.
Joe's
I
back.
have. Let's see.
Oh,
Sharon always buys me. She knows I love St. Patrick's.
power. Must drink Guinness.
What do we have?
Are you Southern or are you Northern Irish?
Northern.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I can forgive you then.
Yeah. He's on the right side of history.
Oh, she even got me beads. I even got Irish beads. Look at that. With the 4-lip clover. How cool is that?
Irish anal beads, what?
No.
What? Are that rosary beads?
That's Irish beads.
Oh, God.
Anal beads.
He really is George Bach's biggest fan.
Joe, I'm half expecting you to start doing Riverdance.
I have a lot of hats. A lot.
Caller, we have
So, Marty, have you ever met Jack McCulloch?
No, but I have interacted with him before.
Oh my!
Yes, we have interacted.
I like this hat. This is pretty cool.
We have
fucking hat.
interacted all year before.
Is he not the weirdest human being you've ever met?
Irish people at their best.
Oh, come on. Don't start doing that now, please. We're not bashing anybody.
I very little engagements with him, to tell you the truth, and that was I probably about once or twice.
Excuse me, Joe. I would never attack Jack. He's my
Oh,
podcast partner.
I want to answer this question because we're talking about the greatest doctors who ever exist here. My favorite Series 8 episode is probably let me think.
Into the Daleks, quite good.
I think probably Mummy on the Orient Express or Dark Water.
Well, actually,
Dark Water was definitely fucking fantastic.
Dark Water was shit.
Yeah,
Flatlight.
I think Mummy on the Orient Express was slightly better than
where is this
Flatline.
announcement? Is this happening or not?
No, I don't think it's going ahead.
It's gone.
It's done.
The moment has passed.
No announcement.
No announcement tonight.
No announcement.
Egg on our face.
Stand down, Joe. Stand down.
Egg on our face. Now I'm gonna get fucking pricks on fucking Twitter. That Matrix Lord, you know, fuck he's talking about. I watched this kid for hours and that motherfucker sucks. Shit.
Well, you should lie about what you think you know.
I didn't know any of this. You guys are fucking alerted me to this.
It's everyone thought there was going to be something. It's not your fault.
No, there. Where? I don't see anything on Twitter anywhere.
Honestly, I'm not making up, guys. Isn't everyone on Twitter talking about it?
Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Where am I clicking in then? And which? Send it to me. Where?
You
Where
don't follow the right people. We'll send you a list of accounts that you need to follow so that you can get on the rumor mill a little bit quicker.
I don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that.
Because for a podcast host, you're falling awfully behind.
Oh, would you stop it? I'm not doing podcasts, really.
Yeah, exactly. You're not even doing Real Whovians casts anymore.
I try to do it every week. We still do it every week.
You need to. What's the word? You need to.
I'm doing my gaming mostly.
You need to follow Marty Carlin first.
Yeah. Who actually watches your gaming in seriousness compared to when you did? You were way more popular when you did Doc 2 videos.
Joe,
so you're saying that's what? What?
Do you want me to make a suggestion for your channel? Can I make a suggestion? I think you need to bring in the incarnations of Matrix Lord to do Who Fires and Real Whovians casts. And I think you should review, because next week's episode is all dancey and themey and Eurovision.
So Joey Jupiter's got to host that?
No, Dig de facto.
Oh, you love Dig de facto. So
I want Dig de facto to host.
That's your fucking favorite shit.
Yeah, the Interstellar Song Contest review next week shall be hosted by Dig de facto.
No way.
My favorite show incarnation, apart from Gamma T Original, was that Mike D one you did. You're like, shit, where's Kana?
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
So we want Dig de facto with Joey Jupiter. Sky Havoc could do the finale.
Oh yeah.
We need Gamma T Original.
Gamma T Original. Where's he been? Killing all the trolls, hunting all the trolls.
Gamma T Original.
That might get George back into the shadow.
I should unprivate those videos.
You need to like gather up all the old YouTubers that have gone away and bring them back for a big special. I mean, what happened to most
of them?
Some died.
Some died. Some got convicted for things we don't talk about.
No. There was never anybody on here that was convicted.
Well, there has been some people.
No.
There are some people that are under investigation.
Don't even make up some shit.
Oh, sorry, I had a cough.
Don't even make up some shit here.
I can't fucking breathe.
You can make up some shit.
Some people got fired. Some people got banned. Some people were excommunicated.
Wait, who died?
Some were sent in the Phantom Zone.
Who died?
Who
Not the right people.
You said that some people died that had been on this cast before.
That's a good question. Who does?
What happened to Asperger? Or not him. I just subscribe now.
Subscribe? I subscribe.
Yeah,
we got rid of all the Doctor Who pages because someone tried to hack people that were member of the Doctor Who pages and then go into their bank accounts. And we had to close all the Doctor Who pages down.
Who was the one that got arrested for trying to defraud old women. Oh, Monk of Magnesia. I
Will you
remember that.
stop? That's
It's out there. It's
nonsense.
in the public
Not when they
domain.
were with us. Not the when they were with us.
Do you talk to, apart from the ones that we know that you've fallen out with, do you talk to most people that were used to be on your cast? So do you know like how everyone is at the moment?
Is Gloria still with
I'm
us?
going to give you an example, like Gloria or
Gloria,
James Jackson
Gloria
or
sends.
Jay.
Wait, hold on. Gloria sends me a Christmas card every year on Christmas.
Okay, so she's still alive.
I
What
talked
about
to what?
Vaughn?
Vaughn, yeah.
Vaughn, I haven't talked to in months.
Damn.
Caroline, I haven't talked to in months. Billie, Jay, Monk, I haven't talked to in months.
What
David
about
Aston, I
James
haven't talked to him.
Jackson?
I haven't heard from him in ages.
Damn.
He got hacked, and then it was like a thing where everybody deleted the account because they don't want to get hacked. So he's like, same thing on Twitter. Like he got hacked a couple times.
So what you're saying is everyone that comes on your cast ends up getting hacked?
No, no, I'm not saying that. No.
What about Dr. Lucas?
Oh, James had said something to me the other day. Spivvy, and then who else? I think.
I mean, James is pretty active. I mean, we know.
Yeah,
about
nerd,
James.
modern age nerd, Hayden. I talk to still.
What about what about Dr. Lucas?
I haven't heard. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I don't even know where.
Good
Yeah, I don't know.
riddance. To be fair, he was a bit of a weirdo.
The old Doc I haven't spoken to in ages either.
I'm trying to think of who else on your
What about Sally?
Graham,
Slash-
Graham, she doctor wished me happy birthday when it was my birthday, I think.
Oh yeah, what about Danette?
Yeah, I spoke to her last year, like December, I think.
Okay.
Or was it January, maybe.
What about Sally? Or are they still different people?
They're the same people. Sally and Danette are the same people. You know, I don't think they watch Doctor Who. A lot of people don't watch Doctor Who anymore.
I don't blame them.
It's kind of hard to, you know, they're not going to watch it anymore. So that's
why are we still watching it? That's the question.
Well, I don't think I could ever stop watching it.
What about Mike D? Did you talk to him?
Nope. You?
No, he got offended when I called him a pussy coward. His ego couldn't take it.
I don't think I've spoken to Mike D in about 2.5 years.
Have you spoken to? Actually, no. You told me not to mention them, so I won't.
That's
Was
nice.
that-
Just mentioning it on here and then not mentioning it. Like, all right.
Was that Philip or Gandhi? Who are you talking about?
No,
You take a guess.
he's never appeared on here either.
Apparently, Philip has been siding with Noel. Did I read that correctly?
Well, I mean, I don't understand that, but
I mean, Philip never really has had good taste.
No, his police record will tell you.
I don't know. I just, you know, it's interesting. I don't want to get into it, but he's been on how many casts with us? And then all of a sudden,
Four?
like you're in an area where everybody's bad mouthing me, and someone gave me death threats, and you don't want to like.
It's
Tell
okay.
me
I'll
if-
just tell Philip.
No,
to
but
side
you don't
with
want
me
to
again
just tell me, hey,
because
by the way, I was in here, and the guy said he was going to slice your fucking throat. I mean, it would be nice, especially since I got death threats, to know that, especially since Sharon was here too. Like, you know, hi, I'm Philip, and I've been
The
on
thing
fucking 5,000 of your casts, and by the way, someone's going to kill you tomorrow. I mean, it would be nice to know that.
The thing with Philip is he's a coward.
Wait, Philip said he was going to kill you.
No, I didn't say Philip. I'm saying that he's in an area that's like the anti-Matrix Lord 212 thing, where they're all like, yeah, let's kill a motherfucker. And it's like, you know, hi, like you're just in there chilling. So like that's nice, really. Okay. I mean, if you want to, you love Doctor Who that much.
Is it a useful area, I presume?
And then him and the other one were both commenting on my channel like at the same time. Okay, that's nice.
Joe. If what would the possibility be of you bringing on my old associate, not that one, a different one, to your podcast?
Marty? I mean, Memory?
No, not me.
No.
DF.
Dr. Freedom?
Yeah.
He can appear anytime he wants.
Well, I'll tell you what, if he fucking appears, I'm not.
I'm not. Okay, first of all, I'm not saying that they're going to appear every fucking episode. I'm saying if you wanted to appear once, okay.
Well, I would just say make sure there's no minors on that cast because.
Oh, shut up!
I'm sorry,
Stop.
fucktard. Sorry, I mean, Freedom is one of the most repulsive human beings I've ever met. I will not appear.
You on his cast though? How many times though?
Yeah, exactly.
I've-
Do you think I don't sit there regretting it every day of my life?
I'm sorry.
I've never been on his cast. I never would. I heard the stories. I've seen the proof.
I
He
this is not a
my-
bash fest. Okay, first of all, this is not going to turn into a bash fest. We're not going to be bashing Whovians and whatever. We didn't get the announcement.
Well, the
I
news to me is that
apologize.
Marty was an associate of DF. I never knew that.
Who?
That Marty was an associate of DF.
Very briefly, and I mean very, very briefly.
I wasn't aware of that either. I just thought that was funny how Dr. Freedom when after me with the whole Marty thing, but that was like how many years?
That's like what?
Years ago.
7, 8 years ago.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's a long time ago.
We've all come quite far in this community. Enemies become friends, friends become enemies. Yin yang. As long as people know not to take things too far, it's only a podcast at the end of the day. There's no need for death threats and stuff.
Or calling people's jobs to get them fired. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Who called people's work to get fired?
What?
Who did that?
I don't know.
I think he's implying that you did that.
Because if that's the case, that's slander. I've never done that.
All right.
So you'll be hearing from my lawyers. 26,000.
I didn't say a thing. I said I don't know. Multiple people. Oh, I'm sorry. And I mean, Sharon. Well, another thing too. Me and Sharon were going to dinner that time, and I was getting. I was fucking going to get fucking dinner.
I hate to burst your bubble, but I don't have that much free time on my hands to waste trolling you. Even when I was a child at the age of 14, I have a life.
You're a ball buster, you know that.
Oh, dear.
I mean, you've got that many enemies, and most of them are 14-year-olds, and you're a 44-year-old man.
To have that many enemies?
You should probably have a look at yourself.
Really?
Yes, really.
Let me look at myself. Like, really? Come on. That's not.
No, well, you're talking nonsense, implying that I've called up you. I don't even know where you work. I didn't even know you worked.
I didn't say you did it directly. I'm saying, like, weren't you in a group?
That's all right then.
Well, that's all right. Didn't you guys call in a group thing and Jack's on one end and this one's on the other end? And...
If I recall correctly, in 2014, when I was 14 years of age, I was added to a Google Hangouts. That's what it was back in the day, Google Hangouts, and you could add people's phone numbers. Someone added a phone number in the call, which turned out to be yours. It went to an answer machine, and I sung a Doctor Who, woo woo, and that was it. I didn't realize your phone. I didn't realize it was your work phone or anything like that. It happened once, and I think if you can't listen to a phone message that goes woo, just delete it.
But it wasn't just that. There was other messages connected with that same fucking phone number that called my job. It was hysterical.
Yeah, but if it's the same Google Hangouts call, it's going to come back up as the same number.
But it was even more hysterical that my boss at the time, that's where the whole lawyer retainer became a thing, because he's like, "Ooh, I'm bored. I'll give you money. Let's sue people and attack people." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
But it never became a thing because you couldn't stand up in court. That's why it never became a thing, because you would have been laughed out of court.
Oh, stop it! I'm not. Am I enemies with you now?
No, but I'm
You're
just.
like, no, don't start.
No,
There's no reason to start.
I'm just telling you the fact.
Welcome
You
to
don't know
Who Fire. Welcome to Who Fire 24.
I don't want any more enemies. That's it.
This isn't a Who Fire. This is a
No
peaceful
more
conflict.
battles. No more any battles with anybody anywhere. Like I'm just not going to answer anymore when people attack me. I'm just not going to do it anymore. No,
we're agents of the light. We are agents of the light.
That's right.
Peace.
That's it. No more.
I
don't care what people say. Shit, I'm not going to just ignore it, and I'm going to try to ignore it and just not pay attention. That's it.
I really hope you've learned your lesson from that, and you do.
Oh, really? You taught me a lesson?
Oh,
Stop.
You're taking out of context. I mean, I hope you've learned your lesson that it's best to ignore people because you've wasted so much time and so much anger and energy. It's not worth it.
Anger, the rage.
Welcome to the Louis lesson, episode 1.
That's right.
Oh, that would be quite good, actually. I could see that.
Please, I gave you a podcast because I respect you. Come on, you know, I'm not your enemy.
I never said you were. Okay. I'm just saying you're doing good by ignoring it, ignoring people like George Backer out there to try and.
You know what? I can't give myself credit at all because I'm not. As much as I say I want to ignore it, I'm probably not going to ignore it. To tell you the truth, I'm not a perfect person. I'm a human being, so I may hear enough bullshit that I probably won't ignore it, and I'm trying to ignore it, but I'm not perfect.
You're only human.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put the blame on me.
No, but it probably will end up being put on me at some point. It normally does.
What are you talking about? Nobody's playing with you.
I'm Joe. I'm teasing. It's a joke. Chill. And now have another swig of the vodka. There you go.
It's not vodka. It's water.
He's drinking the vodka. His heart rate's come down after the.
Thank God, no fucking female doctor now. Thank God.
Oh, well, hang on now. Just because it doesn't get announced tonight doesn't mean it's not happening.
Oh, when you think it's gonna happen? Tomorrow?
Well, and you do realize when you say stuff like that, someone's going to watch this cast and edit you saying, "Thank God, there's no female doctor."
Because it's not that I'm against a female doctor. It's just that I don't. First of all, we should not be looking to have auditions with just like the fact that if people want to apply to be the doctor and they have auditions, it shouldn't be like, well, you can't apply unless you're Asian. Like you're basically choosing a specific thing. Like I'm just saying, like Russell wants a female doctor. We heard that. So like, I mean, I don't know why we're doing it like that. Why can't it just be everybody applies for it?
Well, the thing is, if it's not out, we're going to know by the end of this month. Either way, we're going to know. I mean, we are more than likely based off the leaks now.
I thought the announcement's supposed to be whether Doctor is going to still be on Disney Plus, not necessarily a new Doctor.
No, I'll get.
Yeah, but if he's leaving, then they're going to have to announce that.
I don't think he's leaving, though. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I reckon that we get. I
don't believe it.
We'll get a press release at the end of the finale about what's happening.
I don't believe he's leaving. First of all, here's the thing, right? If the play runs till when? November?
Yeah.
So end of November.
If he's going to film, if they're going to let him film one thing, is that enough time to film something? I mean, first of all, we heard, Marty, didn't we hear that the Christmas special was done? And he was already in a Dr. Light episode, so why couldn't he be filming that if he wasn't in fully 8 episodes? Like,
I have heard conflicting reports about the Christmas special. I don't know what to believe. I mean, look, we're going to know in 3 weeks. Simple as that.
Okay. Yeah, well, they're going to have the trailer in. They're going to have the trailer at the end of the fucking finale of the spinoff end. If there's a Christmas special.
Just while we've got Marty here, can I just ask a question? Obviously, You've got a bit of inside knowledge, what you've heard things.
Yes.
Is there anything, and I'm not asking for about anything future-wise, but is there anything you heard about the last 2 seasons or since Russell's come back that you were told something was going to happen, then it's not actually come to fruition, or any storylines that have been dropped or maybe pushed back for future seasons?
Well, so I basically what I've heard is that I think they were expecting after the first season. It's been common knowledge that I think they were expecting to get the green light for season 3 after season 1, which didn't happen. So there are from what I have been told and what I've heard, there are plans in place for other spin-offs. There are literally ideas that are sitting prepped, ready to go for other spin-offs. I mean, Russell has even said himself, season 3's done. I wouldn't put it past him that he's written season 4, and he already knows about season 5.
Well, he already said he's written 4 and 5 stopped on that interview.
So,
but I did hear that the Daleks and the Cybermen appear in season 3.
Yeah, well, season 3 is sort of like a return to form. This is the end of the whole gods thing at the end of the series. So, season 3, season
back
3
to Doctor Who, basically.
Season 3, I've heard, had a Cyberman story, definitely a Dalek story. And do you want to know what else I heard now?
Weeping Angel story.
Shoot me if I'm wrong. No, Joe, I'm waiting. I just cannot wait to hear your reaction when I say this.
Okay, here we go.
I have heard that season 3 actually has a Slitheen story.
I'm down for that, actually.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
A Slitheen story for season 3.
When was the Blink sequel supposed to happen? When was supposed to be season 3?
There was talk of a Blink sequel, but I've not heard anything concrete as to when or where that's going to be placed.
Well, I heard enough last year, just before. No, we had that time period before season 1 came out.
Yeah,
on Twitter they were talking about it, Moffat and Russell.
It was more like, is Moffat back, is he not? I heard at the time that Moffat was back, and originally he did pen, like as part of the pitches, a Weeping Angel Blink sequel and a Silence origin story, but then they both got rejected and they did Boom instead.
Yeah. It's a lot of these stories are, as I say, the scripts for season 3 are done.
Yeah.
They are. Season 4, I would say, if I had to guess, I mean, this is literally me with no knowledge or anything. I reckon Russell probably either has it half written or done.
Well, we know season 3 was intended for Shooty, though.
Well, this is the thing. So, if it was intended for Shooty, maybe those scripts are going through rewrites now for a new Doctor. We don't know.
To be fair, with the original revival, that was intended for Eccleston.
Yeah.
Gabe said that he had to rewrite his very late on because he wasn't. Christopher Eccleston had left, so it's not uncommon.
So it's gonna be Look, there are ideas. Look, there are. I can tell you now with concrete proof that there are. During the production of season 1 and season 2, there were, and even now that I know of, there were teams, very small teams that were there developing ideas or spin-offs. There are.
Oh, I have a question. Oh, what is that, Louie? What are you doing?
I didn't do anything then.
Oh, Marty, I have a question. Wasn't that rumor supposed to be that Ruby was dying in the season finale?
Yeah.
And then, but the reshoots are what? They're not a regeneration, are they? Because I didn't think he was going to regenerate.
That's what I've heard. The reshoots are a regeneration.
So would they change the whole fucking end?
It's possible they could have cut it. Yeah.
But how? See, the thing is, we were told, right, Marty, that connects directly to the spinoff. So wouldn't you have to change the spinoff?
don't think you'd have to choose. You might have to. When you see the spin-off is still in the edit at the minute, so
Because the spinoff, like, wasn't it that he gets mad at Unit and then he just
leaves.
doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, if he regenerates, he's not leaving.
Well, if he regenerates, it's very easy to.
He's gonna do it in the TARDIS. You're saying?
Well,
Probably
So-
more so than likely it was in the TARDIS set. Yeah.
well, I was going to
That's
say,
what,
if you
that's what Jodie Whittaker's supposed to be in the TARDIS.
I don't know.
if you remember series 1 of the revival with Chris Ferguson, originally they filmed 2 endings. One where the Doctor put Rose back in the TARDIS, took the time vortex out of her, but he didn't regenerate. But the TARDIS kind of scanned her and it said body dying, and that was the cliffhanger. And that was going to be the original end if he decided to stay on, but obviously he didn't. So they kind of write things in a way that they can go either way if something goes wrong. So it wouldn't be that much of a rewrite necessary, really.
Yeah. And as I say, like the spin-off is in the edit at the minute, so they will have.
But the spinoff they're not going to release next year. It was supposed to be this year.
Oh yeah, it's going to be this year. I mean, Russell has said in an interview a week or two
Which they're
ago,
going to promote in Comic-Con, though.
he knows they already know the date. They already know the date it's coming.
Right, but they're going to promote it in San Diego Comic-Con in July.
I really don't know. That's the truth. I really don't know.
Something I'm curious is the Meep ever going to return?
The
Who?
Meep.
Yeah.
Well,
Isn't that
I don't.
part of the story?
I don't. Not that I know of. But not. I haven't heard
Supposed to
anything.
return.
Haven't heard anything.
The Meep's good.
Do you know what?
Didn't Russell say that Rogue is going to return? Now, when he said the Maestro was going to return, did he mean in the proms or did he mean like for an
Yeah, I don't-
episode?
I
Because
don't
that's
think-
considered an episode, I think.
I don't think we'll see the Maestro. I think.
But that Maestro appearance is considered a sequel.
Yeah, but then I think he said that he would like to bring Jinx back if they got renewed.
Because that's the because the Daleks is counted as an appearance. The proms count as a thing.
Yeah, but it's not really. It depends on
It
what your
does
head
count
can.
because no for the deal with the state, that's counted as like that's still within the deal.
I did think, actually, talking about Daleks, I did think this week when he mentioned them and the Cybermen and the Angels, I did think they were going to appear on the screen, the story screen.
I don't think that was going to happen.
I was quite disappointed. I didn't really get the point of that story screen. It wasn't really used that well.
I think that they just, you know what it is? I think that these episodes, you could tell me I'm wrong, but I think these episodes need to be 60 minutes. And then, because I feel that that extra 15 minutes is integral to the story, because if you would have had that extra 15 minutes, you would explain, like, say, Sasha 55, like, why he was connected with her or that group or whatever. And then this thing with this, the one that he had to deal with the marriage and all that. Like, so was it Shooty remembering the fugitive doctor, or was that the girl remembering the fugitive doctor?
I can't.
God knows. But he did remember her because he said, "Oh."
No, he didn't, because when he said in the beginning,
he said, "You look so."
No, but when he said to Belinda that this is the first time I had a black body, that he remembered. But he didn't confirm her yet as a doctor. He don't remember. Like, he's trying to. He didn't know that information.
He said. No, he said, "I remember this is my first." He said, "This is my first time in this black body, not black body in general." But it is very open in the air. It didn't really make sense.
The first time I had a black body.
Yes, he did. This black body. I only know because I've been watching YouTube. This black body.
Okay.
But honestly, who knows? Yeah, the writing's getting a bit sloppy at this point. 1 minute he couldn't remember the woman, then he remembered.
I just don't like the fact that you could chalk that up to timey-wimey, but like I just don't like that every episode you could be like, that's from Smith and Jones, that's from the Sylvine, up. That's it's like.
Mm,
Could we just have it where you can't say that? Could we have an episode
yeah.
that has nothing to do with anything?
I also thought it was a bit weird how when Belinda goes out of the TARDIS and she's in the market and the police officer stops her and she's like, you, and she's really angry, and it's like,
She got
she's going to get arrested.
Right.
And
What
then all of a
happened with
sudden,
that?
but then she's just walking straight back into the barber shop like nothing happened.
Yeah. What happened with that? That doesn't
I
make any
generally,
sense.
when I watched it, I generally paused it and rewound it because I thought I'd missed a scene. Like I thought I'd missed something.
Was
So
it
maybe it was
edited?
something. Was it something that was cut, or we're going to go back? Because funnily enough, when she does come back, she's with Poppy from Space Baby. So
But is that
is
really
that gonna-
Belinda, or is that somebody else?
who knows? Is it her
Because,
from a
like,
different time?
I don't want to believe that they just fucked up the edit and they forgot to put something in there. That doesn't make any sense.
But this has happened a few times with this era. They've put weird edits, like in Devil's Cord when she's like, "Oh, it's been 6 months since I've been traveling with you, but it's only been like episode 2."
Well, no.
There's weird-
The reason, no, because the Devil's Cord was supposed to be episode 7 or something like that, not 2. They released the order. They put an episode that they felt was the strongest with Space Babies as a launch, but because Space Babies alone would have been no good. So Devil's Core was supposed to be episode 7 originally, not.
To be fair, I do
that's
think that would have worked better. And having Rogue as episode 2, I think that would have worked better.
Yeah, because it would have made sense of like why he acted like that when she was. Yeah, I don't know. All right,
And it
we
gives
lost
more-
Marty. Yeah, I'm gonna get going now. I mean, we had fun, even though it was a bullshit thing. I didn't know it was a bullshit thing, but I had fun.
Sometimes you win in these, sometimes you lose. If you didn't do
I mean,
the
I don't
cast,
think it's a lose. I don't think it's a lose. I mean, I don't think it's why is your thing doing that? Hello.
why is my doing
Your-
more?
No, your thing is making every time I talk, it's like echoing out back. I think. All right, we're gonna end this. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye for now.
Take care.